Hey, how are we, everyone? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is Monday, the 1st of August, 2022, as I'm recording this show at the moment. Live streaming on Twitch at the moment. I've had a few technical errors with Twitch was fucking around with me for some reason. I'm fucking over these tech companies screwing around with me. Quit screwing around! As one of the teachers on South Park would say, just gotta get this selfie stick set up for my Twitch stream as well, for all my Twitch viewers who are I'm just live streaming the Steven Shields radio show on Twitch as well via Streamlabs. Streamlabs and Streamyard is a sponsor of the podcast. And it's been I'd say a shitty week last week. Basically, Anthony Albanese's decided to go into all this multicultural business. The Australian government is just fucking around with everyone. I don't know. The whole world's gone to shit. No wonder why the whole world's gone to shit. Part 2, I've named this episode for today's Facebook live stream. Not only that, Facebook has lost value in its stock price, which is very strange and awkward. You'd think, well, Mark Zuckerberg's supposed to be a millionaire, and yet he's lost all this stock value in his company that's been devalued, and investors are questioning, well, is it worth investing in Facebook anymore? You know that. So I don't know the future of Facebook, to be honest with you guys. It's I do definitely see a future in Webtalk as well. Webtalk, it definitely has a future. And I don't know where the tech companies are going. You know, inflation is all at an all-time high right now. Monkeypox has been declared an emergency by the World Health Organization. The daily press conferences from Brad Hazard and the health ministers, oh, Jesus Christ, give me a break. Really, just give me a break. And so I'm basically, recording the live stream today. And, looking at, what is next for our island nation of Australia as well? What is next for this country? You know, that what is next for our island nation going forward in life? I'm just like, to the point where I'm over it all. I'm really over it. Everything. I'm just over all this shit in life. You know, the whole world's gone to shit. Everything's gone to shit lately. It's I was reading an article in the Sydney Morning Herald about there was a full-time electrician who's like, well, bugger it, I'm not going to go and get a haircut anymore and spend $20 at the barber. I'll do it myself, which is fine. You can do it yourself. I did it myself during the second lockdown we had in New South Wales in 2021. So I did that. I was reading that yesterday. Was Sunday. Well, I'm recording this on Monday, so you'll be able to watch the replay. There's a live stream on Facebook, or when this goes up on my podcast. There's a lot of things I'm not happy with. Instagram, Facebook. This new Instagram update is shit. It's just shit. I'm fed up of all these. recommended posts and boosted posts trying to sell me cosmetics and shit like that. I'm not interested. Or get rich quick schemes on YouTube. Some idiots decided to create his network marketing for a get rich quick scheme. Fuck's sakes. People should have a brain. Fed up of all these scammers going around too. Over it. You know, really over it. I'm sick and tired. Because I'm here to tell you the truth of where our island nation is going. You know, that it seems to be a complicated world out there. Why, I don't know. You know, all I do is just do my best. It's Monday morning. I'm always motivated on Monday morning, but yeah, the world has changed and the world has gone to shit a lot. You know that? So that's what I'm wondering. Well, what's next? Sorry about that. Got the hiccups. Oh, Jesus Christ. You know, I don't know. I really just don't know. I don't know. It seems to me like what pissed me off about the Daily Telegraph last week when all this pride jersey from the Manly Sea Eagles was making a huge drama. You know, there's one thing the Daily Telegraph is very good at doing. That's stirring up trouble and stirring up drama. I've noticed that too. Like on the front cover, you know, want to make a huge issue out of an NRL player being, you know, homosexual. I don't care. You know, the Sydney Morning Herald just says he's homosexual and that's it. He's a great footy player. Life goes on. Get over it. Move on. But no, the Daily Telegraph, all fucking week, they just want to stir up drama. They're very good at that, stirring up trouble and stirring up drama. I've noticed that too, actually. The front page of the cover, NRL player charged. I don't want to start my day with that. No, I'm serious. It's driving me nuts. And all during 2020, oh my God. Gladys Berejiklian on the front page every fucking day. In Daniel Andrews' daily press conference. Anastasia Palaszczuk closing the border. Mike McGowan. Stephen Marshall. We heard a bit from Stephen Marshall from South Australia. He got voted out. It was all right. We didn't hear much about Tasmania's lockdowns, but oh my God, every day playing politics over a border crossing. Like, I certainly hope there would be no future lockdowns. I don't know where this world's gone. No wonder why it's gone to shit. Part 2. I did a part 1. This is part 2, by the way. I'm recording this and live streaming on my Facebook page and enjoying life. Exactly. But, you know, you've got to understand it like this. It's... I just don't know, to be honest with you. I don't know. The future of this young generation, even myself, what we're going to grow up in. You know, Putin's troops are clearly invading. He will try and take over the whole of Europe if he can, if there's an opportunity for it. Inflation's at an all-time high. We had inflation in the 90s with Paul Keating in Australia. It seems to me that, I don't know, electricity, gas companies are ripping people off, driving up the price of electricity and gas. It's just ridiculous. This is just greed. This is really just greed in the world, you know. So yeah, it's you gotta understand with inflation, cost of living pressures on middle class family, even the rich, have got bills to pay at the same time. Even Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, Snapchats, being affected by the cost of living by their competitors, TikTok. I tried TikTok. I think I tried TikTok a year ago. I thought this was shit. This is not me. You know, that it seems to me like the thing of censorship, where it's like, we've got to control everyone's censorship because you can't say this and that. I don't know. It's just all control now. It's all control in the world. Yeah, weird, isn't it? But we shall wait and see. No, it's good that we have a multicultural parliament in Australia. That's great. I'm all happy for that. But, congratulations to Pauline Hanson for getting a seat in Parliament for the One Nation. Yay! Congratulations for that. Hopefully Pauline Hanson can tell Mr. Anthony Albanese to pull his finger out and crack down on the cost of living and start making Australia great again, a better place to live, not too expensive. Like, you probably noticed people are cutting back on things like Uber Eats, restaurants, especially takeaway, home delivery. Because think about when you order with home delivery or Uber Eats, you got to pay for the delivery fee on top of that. So you're paying more for your food to be delivered. So it's unfortunately, people are just thinking twice about going out to eat. Just go to, your supermarket and just buy food and cook it, make things cheaper. Now, do I agree that inflation is a rip-off? Yes, I do, and I think it sucks. Especially for young generation myself. How can we save how can we save money to put down for a mortgage at the bank when the bank's charging a 7% interest rate? What, you go to a mortgage broker, they're going to charge 40%? Look, these numbers are not accurate, but you get the idea. That's roughly like a mortgage broker can charge whatever they want because they know why the bank knocked your bank. This is what pisses me off about the banks, how they can just be arseholes to people. A lot of them are arseholes, mate. They just want their money and they don't care. I've noticed that too, actually. You go to your bank and you talk to the manager, and if your minus 1 cent on your account, oh no, we can't give you a loan. Fuck's sakes. The whole world's gone to shit. Like 50 years ago, you're expected to go and own your own house, but now you can't. The older generation, well, okay, great, different world then, but yeah. And unfortunately now it's just easy to rent because it's a mortgage, you pay that off to the day you die. I don't know. I don't know where we've gone, mate. I really don't. The cost of living pressures are just impacting people. This worse than the 2008 global financial crisis. When Kevin Rudd was Prime Minister, he pissed off to China. He was always in China. All the time, every day on the news. He was just talking in China. And giving you vouchers for a TV. Look, I do agree that yes, that you can't rely on the government, and that's absolutely true. Dave Ramsey's correct. You can't rely on the government, but at least in this country, the government was willing to give out dine and discover vouchers to try and get the economy moving again. With the high cost of living, businesses are suffering, like rent, supply and demand. The supplier puts the price up, so they put the food prices up. And it gets to the point where I'd hate to say it, if it gets to that point where it's, people can't afford it, well, they're just going to stop going out and supporting small businesses, which is a shame. I truly believe that we should support small businesses as much as we can during this time. And the reason is, that you're much better off doing that than going to McDonald's. I've noticed too, if you go to McDonald's, Hungry Jack's, KFC, you notice the food's gotten smaller. Especially Hungry Jack's. I remember the burgers were like much bigger and a decent size. Last time I went to Hungry Jack's, they shrunk. I'm like, I was pissed. I had to eat 2 large Whopper cheeseburger meals to fill me up. I was like, this ain't gonna fill me up. I was pissed. So I'm never going back there ever again. Ever. You get my point about the rise of the cost of living and inflation and all these issues that we are suffering, and the Australian people are suffering. It's like, could we be heading into another Great Depression again, like the 1930s, World War One? Roughly around there. That was a very hard time for people living off food stamps. That could be. Be prepared. Now, you look at Joe Biden was tested positive for coronavirus again, twice. Even having I think he's had a 4th booster. I've had a 4th booster. Took some antiviral drug or something, and I don't know, did something weird. But he's got no symptoms. Oh, mate, I don't know. Look, this Omicron BA5 or BA2 variant, it's just become a pain in the ass for people. And if in doubt, I'm just wearing a fucking mask in the shops from now on until this shit goes away, because I'm over it, mate. Really, I am. I mean, can't, I don't know what's going on. You know that? I don't know what's going on for our world, But, last night I did my breath work. On Insight Time, I did some DMT breath work hold for about a minute straight to just clear my head of all the world going on Insight Timer, which is a sponsor of this show, and thank God for them during the pandemic. But even them, they're a tech company as well, but I think they've got a huge purpose and a huge drive for the future of technology using meditation. Meditation is very, very powerful thing to be able to just forget the world and forget all about the Joe Bidens and all the crap in the stock market going on. So that's how it is, guys. I just say things how it is on this show because I love the Stephen Shields radio show. It's one of the best, podcasts in Sydney, Australia. That's 100% original and Australian made, and I tell the truth. I expose all the problems going on in this world and make Australia great again. You know that. You've got to be happy with all your achievements too. You know, that's what you got. You have to be happy with what you have. Because there's just too much greed now. Like, you got to be happy within yourself too, and you know, how you want to live life and turn out to be as well. Because that's very important too. You know, you've got to be happy within yourself, and you know, you've got to love yourself unconditionally. You know, there's things like Andrew O'Keefe, which I can't stand that bloke. You know, the Daily Telegraph put him on the front page. I'm going to rehab and I'm making a change for myself. Look, the guy was off his head on drugs and all that shit. And yet he goes around setting up a domestic violence foundation, and yet he's doing domestic violence. He's a fucking idiot, that guy. I can't stand him. He had an argument with Mark Latham. I think it was a few years ago on what's that, Sunrise show or something on Channel 7. It was just so disrespectful to him. And you know, he used to host that Deal or No Deal, and quite a number of years ago he was drunk in the street. The guy's an idiot. Shame on him. Go and set up a fucking domestic violence foundation, and yet you're doing people are stupid. We'll be right back.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my
Yeah, so as I'm saying how the whole world has gone to shit, part 2, well, clearly it has. Yeah, as I'm doing the Stephen Shields radio show and I'm live streaming on Twitch right now, you know, I definitely feel that, you know, what is next for us? You know, what's going to be future of our country is what I want to know from my viewers, of course. You know, what is the future for us in this island nation? You know that? I don't know. I just don't know. I don't have the answers to everything, but all I can do is just be true to myself and be true to my true calling in life. You know that. And just give the best podcast in Australia is all I can do for you. You know. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of challenges with inflation, you know, things like what can I say? It is hard times, and yeah, it probably will get worse before it gets better. You know that, and yeah, it is sad times for everyone struggling financially out there too. You know, especially people who have it very hard and, you know, are on the verge of starving, which is, you know, we going back to the times of World War One and Two. I don't know. I just don't know what to say. You know that I don't know what to say. Seems to me that there's just so much control out there. It's just, oh God. And you know, it's not cool for anyone. It is just not cool at all to be controlling people. Daily press conferences as usual. Mate, I don't know. I don't know where we're going to be in the future. Yeah, guys, don't forget, I've got the music show on my YouTube channel live streaming. If you want to ask me any questions, Q&A, please do so. It'd be really wonderful. You're most welcome to comment any questions about music. I'll be very happy to answer that for you. Replay will be available for the live stream. It's also available on Rumble as well. Don't forget to follow me and subscribe to my Rumble channel too. If you could follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Webtalk as well. Definitely would help. Please get on Webtalk. Webtalk has definitely helped a lot. You know, get paid to socialize pretty much, you know. So definitely give me a follow there. Put any comments in the comments. No trolling comments, by the way. That shit just gets deleted. Ask me any questions on music. I will answer them on the music show when I'm live streaming. I've got a YouTube community page as well. Please subscribe, like, share, and subscribe and comment on my YouTube channel. Also on the community page, feel free to drop your questions there. It's very good that YouTube's given me the opportunity for a community page to, further help people as much as I can. Memories of Battle is available. That's my latest single that I've released on Bandcamp. I've updated my Pond 5 library as well, so if you want to get some royalty-free music, you're welcome to go to Pond 5. Links will be in the description. Don't forget to check out Insight Timer, guys, because Insight Timer has been very good for my mental health. As you know, I'm very into the spiritual world and spirituality too, and that's the thing. You know, I enjoy my meditation and basically, you know, wanting to improve my mind, body, and soul, because spirituality is important during hard times as well, because we're all going through hard times, unfortunately. We are all going through hard times. If you could subscribe to the Stephen Shields radio show on Spotify. The show is now available on Audible, the audiobook app, which is, thank you to Audible for that too, for letting my show get heard on Audible. If you want to subscribe there, or you can watch the video on Spotify, or you can watch the replay live stream on my Facebook channel, live streaming to Twitch as well with Streamlabs. Thank you for Streamlabs and Streamyard for being sponsors of today's show. The links will be in the podcast description when this show airs. So new videos are available on YouTube and Rumble every Friday at 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. The podcast is available every Friday, 6 p.m. Sydney, Australia time, guys. Take care. Stay the best. Bye for now.